Hey Scrappers, welcome to another video. So today we shall be taking apart this foot massager. It did have the little massaging pieces at the top here that are cut off already, as you can tell. We'll be doing that and this little cheap iron. So we shall make a start. Essentially, there you have it, guys. It's just a piece of plastic, really, with a spindle and then a couple of gears. I'll just remove these circlips. Right, now we move on to the motor. Pry the cooling fan off. Cut the wire leading up to the motor from the capacitor. Piece of aluminium, circuit board pin, and we have a switch. So I've just knocked out that pin that's locking this plastic spindle onto the shaft. And once this is out, I should be able to pull the plastic piece off, like so. And now I can just undo these back screws and hold the casing on. smack these bearings out off camera. So there's the rotor, squirrel cage rotor, and that can go as only aluminium. If you've ever wondered what these are here, guys, and sit on the motors and are very prolific in most motors, it's essentially just a thermal protection for the coils and the laminations and the insulating materials between the laminations, as you can see here. And essentially the term is called pyrosis, I think, and is the constant heating up and cooling down of the materials, and eventually through heat, and eventually that will destroy the atomic structures of the insulating materials of the plastics between the laminations. And once that happens, because voltage and current take the path of least resistance, it can potentially arc between, if there's a weak spot, through vibration, or if the insulation here has been rubbed away on the copper coil here to the actual bare bright underneath, then it'll arc across and short out, and then that'll destroy the motor entirely. Whereas this will just stop the motor for a few hours. I don't know if you've ever used a vacuum cleaner on a hot day. After an hour or so, it just stops and you think you've blown the motor, but you haven't. It's just this doing its job. So what we'll do now is we will put this aside and we will continue with the iron, as I will do a video very shortly on a couple of motors that I have, or stators I should say, and taking the copper out of them. Welcome back, guys. We'll get right into this little iron here. I don't think there'll be anything majorly worth writing home about in this thing, although I'm not sure. That's probably just like, you know, cheap aluminium pewter or something. A couple of connectors and wire and whatnot. Oops. A bit of brass. Can't argue with that. And there you have it, guys. As I said, nothing special. This outer part is a form of aluminium casting, but internally it is looks like it's steel, especially on the element side. Definitely here the contacts are. So I'll just throw this into the elements pile. Just checking to see what's under here, if there's anything special. But no, again the element is aluminium, so it's just the aluminium piece of aluminium casting, nothing special. So this will just go into the elements pile, and this here is your heat controls, which you can see here from the contacts. When they get hot they will expand, come apart depending on your setting, and when they contract they'll click on again. So I'll break this down further off camera and we'll go from there. So thank you all for joining me. Hope that was a bit of fun for you all. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers!